Hi, Brian Hawkins here with hotblogtips.com. And last week in a Hangout, I had told Mitch Mitchell that I would build him an overlay for his Google Hangouts, and I'm running a little behind on it. And I thought I'd go ahead and put this screen share video up to maybe help you out too if you had the same idea in mind. So this is Mitch Mitchell. It's a video from last week, and we can see he's got the lower third going on right there with his Mitch Mitchell. I'm just sharing with his website, and I was thinking that this speaker in the background, that black dark black background, might be a nice place to put one of his books that he's written, and we can get rid of this this red and white line here and maybe put Mitch Mitchell and then his website. And to do that, I'll use I'm gonna bring it into your thing. What I use is Gimp, G-I-M-P. It's a free software editor, and I've created a new image just by going to New Image, and it's 640 by 360 pixels. I've got just a basic white background, but we're going to want to get rid of that background eventually. So I'll create a new layer, and then I'll bring up I'll bring up my layers thing, and what we can do is get rid of that, and those little squares that you see, that just shows it being transparent. So, but for right now, we'll just keep the white background on there. And to grab one of his books, I just went to his website, and here are his books. And then I went to this, and I thought this image right here, Embrace the Lead by Mitch Mitchell, I thought that would be a nice image to go ahead and throw up there. So I've already pulled that off of his website. I just need to change that size, so I'll scale that down a little bit by going to Image, Scale Image, and let's see, I may have to try this a couple of times. Let's try 125. I'll click that little the link right there to bring down, you know, an even width and height, and that might do it right there. So I'll take that, copy. I've already created a new layer, so this is going to be over the white background that's showing, and I'm going to paste into, and now I can move this around, and that should do it for that. Nothing selected, so I'll create another layer. Actually, I just unanchored it. Create another layer, and I'm thinking that sorry, I'm kind of thinking about this as I'm going to take a look at his video again. Actually, what we could do is I could go ahead and use my Snagit here. Oh, I can't do that because I'm using it. What am I thinking? Oh well. So I'm thinking he's wearing a red shirt right there, but he's going to wear a different shirt probably with each hangout different colors. Mitch seems to like red in the background, but red seems to fit well for his background for his font, so we'll stick with that. And I'll just create a little, in fact, I'm going to go ahead and round the corners a little bit on that. Move that up to about a 10, and I'll just create a little thing here, and then there's a nice color of red there. We'll fill that in for him. Unselect that, add another layer, switch this over to where it's white font, and we'll see, Mitchmitchell. I'm just going to do his name for in case I want to change things up with this website, so we'll stick with his name and change the size a little bit, We can change the font to whatever we want. That's kind of nice and bold right there. We'll go with that. I don't want to get too fancy with the font, because we want people to be able to read that. That's part of the branding. Move that in a better spot. Let's see, add another layer. Now we'll go with his website. We'll go with I'm just sharing. And I think for that, maybe we'll go, maybe we'll just do that a little not so bold. I would like to I'd like to get a little space here for his actual website URL. So we can always move those around as we need to. Another layer, another one here. I'll go I'm just sharing.com. It's a bit too big right there. Maybe we'll italicize that a little bit. There. I think that looks pretty good. We may want to change that a little later, but for now I guess that'll do. Oops, moving the wrong thing here. Anytime you make a mistake, just go to edit, undo whatever you just had messed up. I want to try to move only that selected piece right there. And I'm going to go back here to, well, first I'm going to add another layer. And see if we can do something with this. I'm just sharing. It's all kind of blending together. I don't really care for the way that's looking, so I'm going to select this layer right here. See if we can't find a little filter there to bring something out on that. See what this. Well, first I'm going to copy that layer on a clipboard. Now I'll take and see what this does here. As you can see, I'm just kind of going along. I'm not. None of this is pre thought out. Just kind of going. I think that stands out a little bit right there. And now we'll bring back our layers dock and go back to that original background and remove that. Now what we have is an overlay, and I'll save this in PNG, and I believe you could do it in a GIF too, but I'm going to save this in a .png format, send it to Mitch, and he should be able to use this to overlay over the top of his Hangouts, and we should be able to see his book and his branding down here. And then of course right in here he would be talking right in the video, and that's pretty cool. And we just did a blog post. We're actually it's in draft mode right now, but later on, either tonight or later on this week, we'll have a blog post on hotblogtips.com on more about using these custom overlays for your Google Plus Hangouts and Hangouts on Air. And I'll just, well, I'm not going to save that. Well, actually I will. Just save as, and I'll just call it Mitch overlay, and then I'll save that as a PNG. I'm going to have to do .png or it's not going to save it right. Merge visible layers, export. I'm not really sure if how important these are here, but I keep my compression level at the recommended 9 or the default 9, and there we go. That's the file I will send him, and I'll just send that to him. We'll see how it works. Thanks a lot, and don't forget to subscribe.